No, CMHC, Canada Mortgage and Housing Corporation, has reported that it costs the same to build a new apartment, whether it's accessible or not. So why are we not making all new apartments accessible? For a house, it can cost roughly 1% more to put in all the accessibility features. But if you do it from the beginning, remember, you're saving a lot of money. So for example, if if you have accessible housing, and this has been found from research, especially in Australia, that you're going to have fewer falls, therefore fewer ambulance calls, fewer visits to the emergency room, fewer hospitalizations, reduced need for household help and PSW help because you can get around on your own more, reduce caregiver burnout because one of the most difficult things is someone who's looking after someone who has a disability or getting old and therefore has disabilities, they'll burn out trying to take somebody upstairs to the bathroom and all that kind of thing. Reduce that burnout by having the housing accessible. And the reduced costs for long-term care, you would think government would care about this because people can stay in their own accessible homes. Protecting seniors and people with disabilities from the catastrophe that we found in long-term care during COVID. Um, Improved mental and physical health, of course, if you're having less stress in your home. Increased employment because people are using up fewer spoons of their energy just to get around an inaccessible home. They can get out and they can either increase their work hours or get a job that they couldn't before. And so people shouldn't be complaining about the cost of disability benefits, like just make the housing accessible and maybe people can support themselves. And then, of course, it prevents costly future renovations because the big expense of accessibility is in renovating existing housing. It's hugely expensive. But the cost, as I said before, is not, there's no cost or it's very little if you do it from the time the housing is designed. And all of these benefits that I listed save every level of government money.